All right, here we go. Let's march in place. Warming it up. Sorry, I'm gonna try to fix my lighting here. It's awful. It's on my list, getting a new lamp in here. You know, I got sort of thrown out of my regular place because my kids are now learning at home. So here I am, up here. We're gonna tap one foot forward, then bring it back, working on balance and extending that leg in front and behind. Reach forward, hinging forward slightly at the hips while you do this. And back to the march. And other side, that foot taps forward and back. Oops, just lost my balance. Forward and back. Good, keep your belly in, shoulders back. You're hinging forward at the hips, not rolling your shoulders forward. Good, back to the march. And the foot's gonna tap out and then in. We're going from one side to the other. Here we go, out and in. Just like when we do step outs. Pull your shoulders back, opening up your chest slightly here. And back to your march. Widen your stance. And butt kickers, here we go. Pull that leg up behind. Pull your elbows back, shoulders back. You'll notice I picked up my pace here. Really pull that foot all the way up. 3, 2, 1, pause, pivot into your lunge, lean forward. Rear heel lifts up off the mat. You should feel a stretch down the back of your back leg. Come back up to standing. You may want to make your feet a little bit closer together. We're going to do a one-legged run in the lunge, pulling that knee up. Only the rear leg is lifting. Good. Again, activating your core to balance. Three, 2, 1, pause. Straighten that front leg. Let your hands slide down the leg. Other arm comes up. Pull your hand up, shoulder back. Spread out your fingers. Look up at your hand and hold. Good, come back up to standing. Pivot to the front. Reach your arms around behind your back. Pull your shoulders back. Roll forward. Open your chest. And roll back up to standing. Release your hands to the front and roll down. And hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back up to standing. Pivot in the opposite direction. Bend into the lunge. Rear heel lifts off the floor. Good. Straighten out that front knee. Just a slight bend in it. Here we go. We have our one-legged run in the lunge. Use your core to keep you balanced. And pause. Front leg straightens. Your hand slides down that leg. Other arm reaches up. Spread out your fingers. Pull your shoulder back. Look up at that hand. Good, and roll up to a standing position. Turn towards me. Step your feet in slightly. Bend your knees a little bit. Exhale, round your back, look down. Arch your back, look up and inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rounding and arching. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, roll up to standing, roll your shoulders to the back for 3, 2, 1, and bring them forward. 3, 2, 1. One hand comes across the chest. And stretch the tricep. Opposite hand across the chest. And stretch that tricep. Excellent. Let's grab our medium weights to start. I'm going to take off a layer here. We're going to use our weights and bands, weights and mat today. You won't need the bands. Some people like to use a heavier weight for a bicep curl. I personally don't use a super heavy weight. It's up to you. Pull your shoulders back. Slight bend in the knees. Feet are hip width apart. We're going to start with just a straight bicep curl. Bring it up all the way to your shoulders and back down in control, up and down for 2. Good. It's 4, 6, 8, and 10. Good. Step 1 foot back so you're in a lunge. Now, get yourself lower in your lunge. Good. Pull your shoulders back. Belly stays in. Now, we're going to pulse in our lunge. And when we go down, we're going to lift one arm for our bicep curl. So down and lift, up. Down and lift opposite arm, up. Good. So alternating arms each time you go down for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Step that rear leg forward so your feet are together. Opposite leg comes back. Lower yourself into your lunge. And we're back to alternating arms for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your feet together. Slight bend in the knees. A little lower. Step your feet out. So you are in a squat, not a deep squat, but you're squatting. Here we go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. One weight is going to come with you to the floor on your mat. I'm using the same amount of weight. Put that weight down right in the center of your mat. We're going to do some renegade rows with mountain climbers. So here's how it works. You're going to get yourself in a high plank position. So you're on your hands, fingers are spread out. Step your feet out wide so you have a wider stance. You're going to row, row, run in mountain climber. Row, row, run in mountain climber. So running in mountain climber, you're pulling your knees in toward your elbows. We've got 10 pairs of rows, so 20 rows all together. Here we go. So it's row, and row again on the other side for 1 and mountain climber. Here we go again, row, 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 mountain climber. Back to rows, row, row, it's 3, mountain climber, Keep your neck neutral. Row 4. Mountain climber. Row 5. Warming up, mountain climber. Here we go, 6. Mountain climber. It's 7. Mountain climber. It's 8. Almost there. Mountain climber. 9. And mountain climber. Last one. Row, row, mountain climber. Excellent. Knees down. Stretch your wrists. Backs of your hands together. Interlace your fingers, give your wrist a turn. Then reverse that. And we're going to stay on our mat, lying down on our backs. You may switch to heavier weights here. I'm actually going to keep the same weight for some chest presses. My shoulders and chest have been bothering me a little, so I'm not going to go super heavy. But you generally can do more weight for a chest press. You're not going to actually build up your chest muscles so you look too muscular. It actually helps to give you a little lift, which is probably a good thing for all of us. All right, so as well as being stronger, when you're lying on your back, your knees are bent. Think about pressing your lower back into the floor so that it's touching the floor. You have one weight in either hand, elbows out to the side, and we're gonna press straight up and down. Good. Up and down. Good. For 3, 4, catching your breath here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and pause. Bring your weights over your head so that they are turned so your thumbs are down, pinkies are up. Good. And we're going to lift the weights so that we see them in front of our face. Good. And back down. It's 2, 3, 4, strengthening our back. 5, my girlfriend calls this the back fat exercise. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stay here at the top. Now from here, we're gonna do some skull crushers. So your arms are straight. You're gonna bend your elbows, turning your thumbs down so that the weights are aiming at your head. Have a good grip. Bring them down to right above your forehead and then press them back up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your weights down. We're going to come back to these, but we're going to get a little aerobic activity between, and then we'll come back down. So we're going to get back into our plank position, and I'm going to grab my stopwatch, and we're going to do some mountain climber for 25 seconds. So get yourself ready for 25 seconds straight of mountain climber. Here we go. Ready, set, go. Pulling those knees into the elbows. Wrist should be below your shoulders. Neck stays neutral. Stay with it. You're 15 seconds in. Almost there. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great time. Back on your back. Back to the top of the set. Chest presses. Top of the arm set here. Knees are bent, elbows out to the side. Lower back pressing into the mat. And press up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Extend your arms straight behind your head. Thumbs down, pinkies up. Lift so you see the weights in front of your face and lower them back down. 9. Keep that lower back pressed into the mat. 8. You have to refocus on it. It likes to come up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Focus on the lower back again. 2, and 1. Skull crushers. Remember, we aim for our head. Sorry, it sounds awful. Don't lose grip. 10, 9, lower back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Put your weights out of the way to your side. We're going to stand up and we're going to do some core and balance work up here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a one-legged pike. Now, if you are somebody that has a lot of trouble with balance, you may want to have a chair near you for this. We're going to be reaching our arms overhead, extending one leg, and reaching slowly forward. Reach for that toe, and then the leg comes down, arm comes up. We're going to combine the reaching forward with lifting leg at the same time. It is not a quick motion. You're not, the idea is to do it slowly so that you're really engaging that core. I'll give you a second to grab a chair if you think you need one. Never a bad idea. If you need to hold a chair, just reach with one arm. Okay, here we go. 10 on each side. 10, 9, 8. Try to be slow. Oops. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm going to try the other side. My foot is bothering me, so I may end up doing them on the same side. But you're going to switch sides. I'll see how I do here. Oh, I got it. 10, 9, 8. Strangely, this feels good on my foot. 7, 6. These don't seem like they would be so challenging, but they are. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Grab your light weights. You only need one in your hand for this. Good. Now, step one foot, the opposite foot from the hand that's holding the weight, into a lunge. Comes forward. Other arm hangs down. Pull that weight up under your arm. Kick it back. Now, look how high my hand is. I'm making a line from my shoulder that is fairly straight out to my hand. I want to try to keep that high. Thumb down, pinky up, and pulse for 10, 9, 8. If you don't feel this, you're not lifting high enough. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to use a longer arc now. So bring it down and up, down and up. Good. 8, 7, 6. So it's parallel to my side when I come down. 5, 4, 3, 2. You burning yet? 1. Here come our little pulses again. 10, 9. Eke through it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Take a break. Roll that shoulder. Other side. I'm going to have a little water here. All right, weights in the opposite hand. Other leg steps forward into your lunge. Lower yourself into the lunge. Arm starts hanging down. Pull it up. Kick it back. It's high. And pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen the arc. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it a rest. Well done. Grab your second light weight. Good. Step your feet out so that they are wider than hip width. We're going to bend our knees, press our hips back so that we are in a deep squat. Turn your toes out. Good. And from here, bring your arms in front. We're going to lift up, straight in front, bring them to the side, and down back to the front. Good. Up, side, front. Good. That's 2. 3, pull your knees back. So you're pressing them over your outer toe. 4, baby toe. 5, belly stays in. 6, 7, 8, arms aren't coming overhead. Good. Staying parallel with the shoulders. 9 and 10. Great. Now we're going to reverse this. Bring your arms out to your sides. Take a second to come out of your plie here. Come back into it. Now we're going to start by lifting out to the side first, then pulling the arms in front. So lift, bring them down, and in front. Pull them over to the side. Good. 10, or that's 9, sorry. 8, 7, 6, 5, pull those knees back. 4, 3, 2, belly stays in. Last one here. Good. Come out of your plie. We're almost ready to go to the floor. We're going to do some flies first. So about hip width with your feet. You can be a little wider if you're more comfortable. Bend your knees. Hinge forward at the hips. Hands come into your chest center. And you're going to reach your arms out like wings and pull them in. Good. 8, 7, keep your belly in, keep your shoulders back, keep them away from your ears. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Stand up tall. Take a break for a second. Pull your shoulders back. Bend your knees again. Extend your arms. Now, do not brace your elbows into your body. Extend, and we're going to hold. Palms open. Drop your shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep your shoulders back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the weights into your chest. Back to flies. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend your arms and hold. 10. Drop your shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Put your weights down. Let's get a little more ab work in. On the mat, on the floor. Don't need any weights. Lying down, here's my stopwatch. We are going to do some V-sits with a pulse. And we're going to be holding our V-sits. For the first time, 10 seconds, then 15, then 20, going up the ladder. Then we're gonna come back down the ladder. So for the V-sit, lie back. Open up your legs so they're in a letter V. You're going to be picking your upper back up off the floor. Your arms will come up. Your arms are straight. Your legs come up off the floor. Your hands reach between your legs, and you pulse like so. Now, if they find that that is too much for you, plant your feet on the floor and do it. Okay? So your knees will be bent. Here we go. So the first lift, as I said, is for 10 seconds. You're pulsing your hands as you do this. Ready, set, I will be true because I have a timer, go. I can see it. Good. You're pulsing. We're more than halfway there. And time. Lie down flat. Good. This round is 15 seconds. Ready, set, go. Pulsing, reaching forward. Good. We're at 10, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Good. Last round, moving up the ladder. Ready, set, go. This is our longest one, and then it gets easier. It does compound though, I'll tell you. Almost there. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Pull your knees into your chest. Next one is just 15 seconds. Extend your legs. Get ready. Go for 15. You got it. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Knees can come in. Feels good. Final round. Shortest one. Got it. One more 10-second round. Ready, set, go. You did 20. You can definitely do 10. And you're there. Pull your knees in. Good. Take a second here. Hug your knees into your chest. And relax. Good. Roll back and forth. And we're going to turn over onto our front And let's take child's pose for a second and just relax there. So from your tabletop position, sit back, reach your arms forward. Good. Extend your arms, relax your shoulders, and just breathe deeply here. And come back into tabletop. Wrists below your shoulders. Round your back. Exhale. Arch your back. Look up and inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. One more time. Exhale. And inhale. Have a seat. Crisscross. Applesauce. Press your hands into the mat. Pull your shoulders back. Lift one arm up and over. Reach, you should feel your ribs lifting on that side as the opposite side presses down into the mat. And let's reverse, other side. Lifts. Excellent. Let's stretch our triceps. And the other side. Bring the backs of your hands together. Stretch those wrists. Turn your hands over, interlace your fingers, and give them a turn. Your wrists turn in the other direction. And let's take a deep breath in together. And exhale. And that is today's class. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have a good weekend and that class was good for you. I'm going to stop this recording. Easy on the knees.